Far, far away lived two goats. There was Yvonne the goat and Brooks the goat. These two goats were very stubborn, or should I say they were convinced, simply convinced that they were correct. Well, these two goats happened to have the same thought at the same moment, and that was, why did the chicken cross the road? Now, these two goats happened to be on opposite sides of a cliff, a high place. Now, this cliff was stretched and connected by this one small tree that had fallen, with the trunk on one side of the cliff and the top of the tree on the other side of the cliff. This narrow tree could barely be crossed by two squirrels, like the two squirrels Philip and Gwen. But these two ghosts decided that they wanted to cross over to the other side. Well, they began crossing individually, and they met in the middle of this tree. Now, below this tree, this single tree, was a rushing torrent, which is illegal depending on which one you talk about. This rushing torrent of water was rushing much like the bulls that rush in Barcelona, with the roar of the cars that go around the circle at the Fontana Raceway, dangerously going around the circle at speeds so high that if even one small mistake was made, it would be ruin. Well, these two goats met, but neither one wanted to yield. Each one wanted to pass and wanted the other to back up. But to no avail. They stood there, they bumped heads and bumped until both splash into the torrent, which, by the way, is illegal. Say it with me, and the lesson is stubbornness often leads to ruin, disaster, and just bad news.